What is good, guys? Sacoz back at it with another video, and in today's video we're actually going to be doing this Fortnite thumbnail that you're looking at in the screen right now. Now it may look a little bit low res, and this is because the screenshot I used, and also I wasn't thinking about quality exactly when I was making this thumbnail. But if it does look low res right now, then I'm very sorry for that. However, today we're gonna be doing this Fortnite thumbnail. It's gonna be kind of different from anything we've done before in this channel. We always do the gradient map and the screenshot and then the text with some perspective things. But today we're actually gonna be doing something kind of different. It's not gonna be text, and something I wanted to talk about here is that you should know who you're designing to. This is for a type of channel like a clan, like a team. But like the SFM ones are for like Tfue and stuff, and the ones we've done before, they're for kind of more professional kind of things like Fortnite clips and stuff. So I just wanted to get that out of the way, that not all styles fit every single person. That's just what I wanted to say before I start this video. So before we start this video, remember to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at SacozYT. That's what I show all my work and my favorite work. And also you can check out my work at behance.net/Sacoz if you want to further know me more or even hire me at some point. And join my Discord server, bit.ly/SacozPollers. It's full of cool people there, and you can share your designs, ask for feedback, self-promotion, whatever you want to do. There's probably a channel for that. So let's get straight into the video. Alright. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to hide this, and we are going to start. I'm going to do a little cheating over here. I'm going to copy this. Alright, I'm going to run down every single layer in here. So the gradient overlay. This is just a straight layer that comes with the document, and then I added a gradient overlay of a kind of dark orange. You can make it lighter if you want. I decided to make it dark because it's not going to be full shown. It's going to be like kind of behind the picture. So this code is 201303 in case you want to use it. And this is just 090909, a nice offset black. And once you're done with that, you're pretty much set to go. You want to include your screenshot. Now I picked this screenshot, at least for me. You can either pick, I don't know, Neo Tilted, Mega Mall, whatever location you want or whatever you want to do. You can just put the screenshot there. But here's the key: you want to put your screenshot in soft light, so kind of the whole thing, the whole gradient overlay is still gonna be there, and it's kind of nice, right? But then you want to add black and white, which is basically going to make this screenshot black and white. And this is really important: you cannot clip it, because if you clip it, it's gonna make that little orange glow you made, it's just gonna go away and it's not gonna have any purpose. But what you can do is if you clip it, only the picture will be black and white, and as you can see, the orange, it's still there. You can play with this orange, you can make it like that, and I think for this tutorial I'm actually gonna make it like that, because why not. And you can make the orange going from there, or you can do whatever you want to do with the angles. Then let me just copy this skin right over there. So that's Vendetta, I think that's how you say it. It's the final skin of the battle pass, if I am not incorrect, or if I'm right, whatever you want to say. And what we're gonna do is what we do in most of my designs, right? We add lighting to the shoe, to the character, to whatever you want to put lighting on. I made a whole tutorial on lighting, so just visit my channel for that. We're gonna make a brush that's pretty big. We're gonna press D for the default colors, and it's gonna be black and white. So we press we press X, and it's gonna make it white. All you have to do is click, and it will make a kind of light source over there. Now of course you can't keep it like this. This is sub-real, and this doesn't happen. So we're gonna kind of put the opacity down, so like you can tell there's a glow, and it goes from the middle. So it's just not a white brush right there. It's part of the picture. When you put it in opacity, it's kind of blended into the picture. So here's what it kind of does. Then after that, we're gonna make a new layer, and then with the same brush size, if you can, and if it looks nice, what you want to do is you want to click over here, and it brings this eyedropper thing. Just click in the character. In this case, I'm gonna do this blue, and then just click over there. The hex code is 5B77D. no, 5B777D. And then I'm just gonna put the mode in overlay. And as you can tell, it's a kind of blue glow, and in my opinion it shows better when it's at red. So just do this, press red, FF4935, and then just in the other side put it red. Basically what I did over here is that where it's blue, I put a blue overlay, and overlay, GG on that word, mate, overlay. I put a glow, and then in the parts that are mostly red, I put the red glow. So overlay, it's a pretty nice mode in case you want to use it for yourself on your projects. You can do that too. And I want to change this gradient overlay, for example. I want to change it to red, to like a nice dark red right over there. And I want to make this, for example, a kind of dark bluish over there, so I can see better. Right over there, that's how you use it. Also, I don't know why it's not here, but if you're doing thumbnails, I strongly recommend for you to have the navigator on. It basically shows you how your thumbnail will look on a small size, and I always like to keep it over there. You can zoom it in from here and everything, so if you're interested in that, just put it in and you'll see how it actually looks on a thumbnail size. Okay, after that, we're gonna start adding lighting effects to the character. So what I always like to do is make a new layer, press B for brush, X to change the color to black, and make a shadow because the light is coming from behind, so the shadows are gonna be in front of him. And then just make it like that to make this zone darker, simulating the shadows, right? And then after that, you want to create a new layer, and where is red, we're gonna do this, and this is the red color, FF4935, in case you want to use it. I'm gonna make this brush smaller, and then where the parts that are red, just go over it and paint red. Just make sure everything that's red is painted red with your thing. Not everything, but most of what's red. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna start painting everything that's red, or at least that I can see it's red. You can add it to it later if you want. Like that. That's the basic. Like the hands don't really matter. But everything that's red, just put a brush over it. And then instead of putting normal, put overlay. Not soft light, put overlay. And this will just make it a lot more, you know, contrasty and vibrant. Next up, you want to do the same, but in this case, with the blues. Just pick a nice blue that you see, and then just go over it. No, yeah, don't pick like a dark blue, pick like a vibrant blue, like that. And then go over it. Or you can do whatever looks good. Remember, every single photo is different. Therefore, every single lighting should be different. And then instead of normal, again, put it overlay. And as you can tell in our kind of navigator, that looks a lot more vibrant than what it did before. And you can tell a lot more what it is. Now, this is kind of fake advertising because we're kind of changing the color of the skin. But, you know, it's just a Fortnite thumbnail. We're just trying to have some fun over here and make it look better. Just make sure everything that's blue is highlighted. For example, this is not highlighted. And this is the way you can turn some colors into something new, right? Let me just erase that. That's not meant to be blue. Right over there. What is that meant to be then? That's just meant to be normal. Okay, nice. So that's what's happening right now. That's all the lighting in the character I'm gonna add. And then I always like to add this effect like above it, which is like a glow, because like when the light is coming from like behind you, there's gonna be some parts that are like gonna, you know, stick out. So you just do that, like that. And then I wanna make one over here and over there. I'm gonna erase those because I don't really like those. Right over there. and Gucci. It looks nice. The outer glow is there, and we're done with, you know, the composition, right? And then what we're gonna do next is we are going to add the color corrections. So I always like to add brightness and contrast. Put the brightness down, put the contrast up, and then a little bit of hue saturation. Put the saturation down. Because everything is like vibrant, just put the saturation down and it will make balance. And then talking about balance, let's go to the color balance. Make it red, make it blue, and then color lookup. I believe I added 3-strip look, and I added the bleach bypass and made it, of course, the opacity a lot down, like that. Once you are done with that, what you can do if you want, of course, then go to your group, Command J, Command E, and then select this. Just drag it all over there. Command J. And then what you want to do is you want to go to Filter, Camera Raw Filter, and then let it load, and just zoom out so you can see kind of the thumbnail size. It doesn't have to be like real thumbnail size like that, but just zoom in until like you can see how it will look like smaller. So now what you want to do is you want to just mess around with this. This is technically Lightroom, right? This is what, you know, Photoshop compositors use instead of Lightroom. They just use this. So I'm gonna put the exposure down a little bit and just play with it. If you guys do not know what each of these things are, then make sure you Google some camera raw filter tutorials or some Lightroom tutorials, and you'll soon figure out what is what. So this is how I want it, and what I would really messed up with is the curves and this. So I make the hues a little bit pinkish, and then put the saturation of that up. The same with the blues, made it a little bit more bluer, and put the saturation of the blues up, right over there. And then right over here, that's the highlights, that's like all the whites and all the glows we added. We can put the saturation a little bit up, and it will give them a kind of red tint. So you can either have, you know, a blue tint, a green tint, whatever you want. I'm gonna put it red. And then the shadows, which are basically everything else, you can put the saturation down, and let's make it blue so it kind of matches the whole style. Right over there. And then just go ahead, press OK, and your thumbnail would be done. This is the result of your Fortnite thumbnail. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, then make sure to subscribe, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram at SacozYT. And you know, I said all my links. You can watch me you know, get deleted or delete people on Fortnite at TrueSacoz, twitch.tv/TrueSacoz. And hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Have a great day. It's been Sacoz here, and I am out.